Hey, what's up guys, it is Card Shuffler 99 here, and today we are going to be revealing Mandy Muden's magic trick that she performed on Britain's Got Talent. This is her audition trick that we are revealing today. She just performed this not too long ago. It was performed basically today, so today is the day that we are revealing it. We're going to break down the entire trick for you guys. We'll start with the melon, and then we'll make our way to the notepad part of the trick, and that's going to be it. We're just going to reveal it for you guys today. So if you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure you comment down below. Let us know if you guys agree with us, disagree. But for sure, we are pretty confident with this method. This is definitely a trick that we've done before. Don't forget about the 100,000 subscriber giveaway. We did just start a brand new giveaway because we just recently hit 100,000 subscribers. So the plan is to give away around 100 decks of cards. We're doing this because, like I said, we did hit 100,000 subscribers. So all you have to do to enter, we are going to end this in about a week from today, so the day that we're posting this. So all you have to do to enter is like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and comment something down below, whether it's something you like about the video, something you like about the channel, anything like that. Be sure to subscribe for all Britain's Got Talent reveals. This is the one-stop shop for basically all your reveals and tutorials in terms of magic, even if you are a magician or not. So once again, to enter, just like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on, and comment what you like about the video or the channel down in the comment section. And yeah, let's get straight into the reveal. So I'm going to start with the actual notepad part of the trick. I'm going to demonstrate this with these flashcards or note cards right here, and then I'll talk about the melon at the end. The main part of the trick is the notepad. Okay, I think the melon was just sort of a way to bring people in and sort of establish herself. Obviously, she is comedic, she's a pretty funny magician, so for sure this is definitely something. The melon was not necessarily more magic but more entertaining, but I will explain how she did that melon part later. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to explain to you how this trick is done. Now, this is going to use a principle known as the one-ahead principle. Now, what I mean by this is that Mandy Muden is going to stay one step ahead of the judges at a time. So what I mean by this, each of the judges completely have a free selection over what they pick. So in this case, they picked food. Simon picked the number 777. All of these choices are 100% free. Now, this is pretty cool because this is a trick that you don't actually need any skill to do. More so, you just need some paper and a pen, right? So there is one little caveat to this trick, and that is that you are forced, in a way, to force one variable. Now, the way she did this was she used a deck of cards. Okay, now what I mean by this is when she used the deck of cards, she's going to force a card. So for the trick, I'm going to use the Ace of Spades. What you're going to do is you're going to start out with your deck, okay, in the pocket, okay, and what you're going to do, she's going to start out by asking the judge for something, okay? It could be anything. It could be, let's say, they said food, or let's say, she said pick a number. Or you can ask them for anything from here, and all she's going to do is she's going to write a prediction, okay? The prediction, the very first thing she's going to write down on her notepad is the Ace of Spades. She's not going to guess what the person or what the judge is actually thinking of. This is known as the one-ahead principle, so you'll see what I mean in a little bit. So we're just going to go A-S, so that's Ace of Spades, okay? So we're going to go A-S, Ace of Spades. This is what she's going to write. Now, she's going to play it off, she's going to be comedic, and she's going to pretend like she got it wrong. So she writes this prediction, and then she says, go ahead, reveal what you say. Now, remember, she did not ask for a card yet. This is just the one-ahead principle. So she'll take this, she's going to crumble it up, and then she's going to put it on the ground, okay? Now, she's going to ask the next judge for something else, okay? This could be a number, it could be anything like that. Now, this is definitely something you guys can do at home. So from here, she's going to make the prediction, but she's going to predict what the previous judge had said, okay? Now, in this case, the first judge said Simon, okay? So she's going to go ahead and write Simon. Obviously, this is her prediction, but this is what the previous judge had said. So she's going to make a prediction, and she's going to ask the next judge, and the next judge actually said the word food, okay? But obviously, she's not actually writing food. She's not predicting food. She's going to write what the previous judge said. So once the judge reveals they say the word food, she's going to say, oh, I got it wrong. She's going to crumble that up, and she's going to put it down. Now, she knows this is Ace of Spades. This is Simon. Now she's going to ask Simon for a number. He's going to say 777. when she writes her prediction for the number, she's not writing a number prediction. She's going to write food. Okay? So she writes food. She's going to crumble that up. She puts that down. Okay? Now, she brings the deck out. All she has to do from here is she's going to force a card. Now, what she did here was a simple touch force. Okay? Now, there's so many different card forces you could do. She did the classic force. Now, what you can do, I'll just teach you a really, really quick sort of tap force. What you do is you start off with the cards you're going to force on the top of the deck. And what you do is you're going to count off cards. So I'm going to count off, like, say, 2, 3, doesn't matter how many cards. And what you do from here is you're going to now say, actually, here, let's just have you just touch a card. Okay, so you started off by saying, we're just going to count off cards. And then you're going to play it off. You're going to say, actually, let's just have you touch a card. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm going to start spreading, but I'm spreading. You can see my hand is right in between the cards. I'm going to spread on top of these 3 cards. What this means is the very bottom card is the card I'm forcing. So whatever card they touch, let's say they touch this card here, they would think that this is going to go onto the bottom. This card, if I push this together, they would think this is the bottom card. But in reality, this is the bottom card because I spread on top. So you can see here, once I push it, they think that they're getting the 10 of diamonds, right? This is the card they should actually get because this is the card they're touching. But you can see here, once I push in, okay, just like that, I just force the ace of spades. And you can show them that this is their card, right? Now, she's going to force the card, okay? And now she's going to say, I'm going to write a prediction. Her prediction for this is 777. That's it. From here, she crumbles this up. She pretends that she got the card wrong. Now, you'll notice here, she's actually going, she picks this up first. She's going to she doesn't even try playing it off. The traditional magician's way is to start actually mixing these up a little bit, right? Because obviously, people just think you got it wrong. But the order you're going to want to go in is this one. So the second one, basically, the third one, the fourth one, and then the last one. So that's technically the order you want to go in here. You'll notice she takes the middle one. Okay, so you go there, you take the middle one, you can reveal Simon, right? That was the first one. You can go to the second one. You can reveal food. Now, obviously, in a traditional magician setting, you're going to want to actually just play it off, and you would want to take this one and bring it to the end. That way, the order is actually correct. From here, she's going to move on. 777, right? Looks like she actually predicted it, but all she was doing was basically writing it down after they said it, pretending that she was predicting the next object, okay? And obviously, because she forced the ace of spades, wherever it is, now that she forced the ace of spades, this was the very first thing she wrote down, and this is going to be the very last prediction that she has to make. Now, that is really the whole thing. So once again, the whole principle behind this trick is the one-ahead principle, okay? So she starts out by asking the one judge to name someone, right? He names Simon. But instead of writing Simon, she's going to write ace of spades, okay? Crumbles that up because that's the card she knows she's going to force. Crumbles that up, okay? The next one, she's going to ask something. The judge said food. She's not writing food down. She's going to write Simon down. Crumble that up. She asks what they were thinking of. They say food. She says, oh, I got it wrong. She knows now that for the next question, she's going to ask, name a number, right? All she has to do from there is write food down. Don't write a number prediction. Write food. Now she knows the number. So for the card, she forces the card. Now she's going to write the number. And then obviously you just have to go in the right order. You notice that she doesn't even make the attempt to actually move this over here and try to be all sneaky. She just literally goes here. She visibly shows she's not taking the very first one. She's taking the second one. And she shows that. She reveals that. And obviously you go from there. So once again, this is the one-ahead principle. Now she did do a melon trick. Not really, like I said, a magic trick necessarily. It was sort of just a way to establish her character because she is a pretty funny magician. Now, the only thing you need to know for this melon trick is that the melon was actually behind the notepad the entire time. So the assistant who comes on has the melon there. Now, when she basically sets it down, you can see the melon actually did flash at a certain point in the video. You can take a look at that. It was when they showed a bit of a side angle. Now, all she has is when she puts the notepad on her shoulder, the actual melon is in between her arm and her shoulder. So basically, it's right in between there, and then she just has the notepad right on top, covering the melon. And from there, all she has to do is she just plays it off. She draws the melon. She's going to wiggle the notepad around, and then the melon's going to fall right out. And that is the entire trick, guys. Once again, a pretty simple one. The one-ahead principle as it is known. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. And this is Card Shuffler 99. Peace out.